Hey, good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you a word of the day for January 28th, 2025. And the word of the day is the treasure of the past. Showing others who suffer how we were given help is the very thing which makes life seem so worthwhile to us now. Clinging to the thought that in God's hand the dark past is the greatest possession you have, the key to life and happiness for others. With it, you can avert death and misery for them. And that is taken from the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, the Big Blue Book, page 124. Well worth acquiring. And so many stories in there that almost any alcoholic can relate to. And here's the commentary, the daily reflection commentary. What a gift it is for me to realize that those seemingly useless years were not wasted. The most degrading and humiliating experiences turn out to be the most powerful tools in helping others to recover. In knowing, I'm having a hard time turning these pages. In knowing the depths of shame and despair, I can reach out with a loving and compassionate hand and know the grace of God is available to me. I really like this selection, both the quote and the daily reflection. For me, when I got sober, I don't mean, like the first few days, when I actually knew what sobriety was and knew what alcoholism was, and I don't mean just me saying it, sticking my hand up, hey, this is Joe, I'm an alcoholic. Know what it meant and how it affected the people that I know and love. Uh, well, before that period, I had they call it the poor me's, and having lost most of the 70s, all of the 80s. And I got sober in 91, so, only 1 year of the 90s, really. And I had the poor me's over that. What would I have become if I hadn't drank for those 2 decades? How far along would I have gotten? And, it holds you back from spiritual development, focusing on the past rather than the future. But this is such a wonderful thing that, that we can use that past, which we thought was a total loss to us. I did nothing but drink, acquire more alcohol and drink, go to work, pass out, drink, work, pass out, drink, work. And to know that you could turn that into a great possession. All that experience, and it is experience, of just going from fun drinking to very serious drinking to isolated drinking, and see that's very gradual decline so that you don't even see it happening to yourself. That was me. And to know I can share this experience now with someone and use it as a gift rather than stuff it in and feel bad and, oh, poor me, how did I waste my life? And say, look, this is my story, these are my experience, this is my strength, and this is my hope. And it's just great when you can get to that point. We had not a single thing I could do to change those 2 decades of drinking. I can't go back. So the best thing I can do is use it to help other sick and suffering alcoholics. That's what I try to do here. That's what I try to do at the face-to-face meetings that I can go to. And that's all really any of us can do. That and service work. But speaking is service work. Coffee is service work. Setting up for a meeting is service work. Being a CSR is service work. It's all helping the next person who is an alcoholic walk through the door and feel comfortable. So I don't really separate any of it and say one's more important than the other. They're all terribly important. But it's such a good feeling when you can take that thing that you've been holding for a long time, and as you get spiritually mature in the program, look and say it isn't all bad. I can use this to help other people. Maybe I can help someone get sober. And then those feelings of regret and constantly thinking, oh, what would have happened this and what would have happened that, they go away, and you can see what benefit you can be to your fellow alcoholic. So I'll leave it at that, and I wish you have a safe and a sober day. And if you've got any questions, ask me. If you like this, hit like. If you really like it, hit subscribe. There are tools available to people that reach a certain level of viewership. And I'm talking about like editing abilities and stuff. So far, I've never edited a single video. If something goes wrong in the middle of the video, I hit stop and I do it all over again. And that's okay with me. I'm retired. I love sitting here doing them. I love remarks that people send me. Sometimes what I say hits them spot on, and it's a help to them, and that's the purpose of AA, is to help people. And so it's all good. It's all good. We're all in this together. We're all in it together to help each other. And what else can you say? So have a safe and sober Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow.